We are Teen Light, and today we are here to once again request permission to use the Burlington Town Common for our 11th annual Teen Light Walkathon. Over the past 10 years, we have raised approximately $120,000, and a big part of that is what we earn from this annual walkathon.
If we are once again provided the opportunity to use the Common this year, we will bring this year's walkathon to the next level. We have a ton of information to share with you today to help you gain a true vision on what we plan on accomplishing. We hope throughout this presentation you feel that we are deserving enough to use the Common once again and allow us to throw the best and most successful walkathon Teen Light has ever thrown.
In November, students of the 8th grade class had the opportunity to apply to become a Teen Light leader. The students who were interested in becoming a leader submitted an application with their ideas of community service and how to make this year stand out from the previous years. We also talked about reasons we want to become a Teen Light leader. We leaders meet at least once a month to brainstorm and work on how to make Teen Light even better than it already is. We are very excited to be planning this 11th annual walkathon for Teen Light.
11 years ago, the 8th grade students of Marshall Simonds were inspired by an article pertaining to community service projects done by adults around the world. They wondered, if we had $1 million, which issue would we choose to help? They chose depression. These students became the first 8th graders to help implement the Teen Light program. Over the past 11 years, Teen Light has raised over $120,000 for various matters concerning teens and children. Teen Light focused on many different topics over the years and has positively impacted the community since then. We have covered several important concerns over our 11 years, such as depression, suicide and mental health, childhood abuse, bullying, autism, poverty, and cancer for 3 years.
This year, the 8th grade class of 2023 is going to continue Teen Light's legacy. Our cause for this year is depression, suicide, and mental health as chosen by our fellow 8th grade peers. Our plan is to raise money to help local children suffering from mental health issues and depression. We are still finalizing how we will distribute the funds raised. We are definitely donating to the Riverside Community Care, who we have worked with in the past. We're also thinking of partnering up with the Burlington Family and Youth Services.
As Teen Light leaders, we are always looking for ways that our donations can help people who need it the most. This year we have researched several organizations that we feel would use the donation wisely and would help teens who are dealing with mental health issues. We are currently in the process of finalizing where the money will go, but we have narrowed it down to Riverside Community Care, McLean Hospital, and Burlington Youth and Family Services. Overall, our goal is to help raise money for the teens who need it, and with your help we can accomplish this.
As you may already know, Teen Light has raised a lot of money by selling chocolate lollipops. In the past, groups of about 20 students stayed after school each day for a month. They made, wrapped, and packaged hundreds of lollipops. By the end of the month, approximately 200 8th graders stayed after to help make the lollipops. Last year, Teen Light sold a record-breaking 5,000 lollipops. They were sold at about $1 each, and everyone was excited to donate money for a lollipop in return. Unfortunately, due to concerns beyond the control of our school and principal, we were not allowed to sell lollipops this year. However, we focused on the positive, and this means that we're adding even more activities into our schedule to raise more money and awareness.
Although we are not permitted to sell lollipops this year, we have tons of other activities planned. We already had 2 miniature spirit days for Valentine's Day and St. Patrick's Day, which were a major success, raising $320 and $320.04. As you can see, our profits noticeably increased by a whole 4 cents. We are planning to sell merchandise, have a walkathon, some flowers or cards for Random Acts of Kindness Week, have a pep rally, and also plan a March Madness basketball tournament where the students can compete against each other as well as their teachers.
Teen Light is not only known for helping children and teens, it is also known for being an award-winning organization. For example, the Massachusetts Society for Suicide Prevention presented Teen Light with an award in September of 2009. Also, Make a Difference recognized 12 Teen Light leaders in past years for their community service and their dedication to help others.
Some people believe once you're diagnosed with mental illness, you cannot have a good time, and everything makes you sad or mad. However, that is not the case. Teen Light is all about finding the cure and always looking at the positives. Teen Light works hard and has fun every time we're put up to a task. Helping people makes us feel good, and our hope inspires others.
Every year, around 400 to 500 people attend the walkathon. At the event, we like to have an assortment of foods and activities for everyone to enjoy the common. The students who attend always enjoy directing their favorite teachers and inducting and hanging with their friends. Walk also allows people to enjoy themselves while raising money for important causes. We have to have our partner organizations have a booth to spread more awareness.
As leaders, we have heard about the success of past year's walkathons and are excited to create our own special twist on it this year. Teen Light raises approximately $5,000 from the walkathon each year. This year, we plan to make it the most exciting walkathon it has ever been. Our walk will spread awareness about our cause, anxiety and depression, and bring the entire Burlington community together to support a great cause.
This year, we would like to request permission to hold the annual walkathon on Saturday, June 1st. We are also requesting a rain date of Saturday, June 8th, but we have our fingers crossed that we won't need it. The walkathon will involve a walk around parts of Burlington and an event on the Common following the walk.
Our walk is a 5K and is the same as the BEF's route. We brought copies of our maps to submit for your approval. This route is safe for all participants, and we will have our participants returning to the Common after for some fun and games.
We are here to request your permission to use the town's Common the day of the walkathon. We want to begin and end our walk on the Common. We would also use the Common to offer snacks, drinks, and some activities for participants after the walk. For people who do not want to walk the 5K, they'll be able to stay on the Common and enjoy what we have available. We will also raise additional money through various activities. Finally, we will make sure that we clean up before leaving the Common.
We would start setup at 9 a.m., start the registration at 10:30 a.m., and start the walk at 11 a.m. From 11:45 to 12:45 would be the after party. If everything goes as planned, we will be off the Common by 1 p.m. We will have a setup team, a cleanup team, and many people working shifts at each activity or stand throughout the day. As far as food and drinks go, we were hoping for slushies, cotton candy, popcorn, and water. Activities will include a dunk tank, moon bounce, DJ, live band, and raffles.
We are funding many of the activities through the benevolent donations of sponsors. We have a lineup of students who will request support from local businesses, including sponsors from previous walkathons. Some of the sponsors from last year's walkathon include local restaurants, local stores, and Mr. Morandi's barbershop. We just so happen to have sponsored letters here with us today.
We have a committee responsible for advertising the walk and educating people on Teen Light's goals. Feedback from previous years told us that many people were unaware of what Teen Light was about nor the purpose of the walk. Through the years, more people have gotten to know about Teen Light and who we raise money for, teenagers with mental illnesses. Even though Teen Light awareness has spread, we will continue to promote our ideas to those who have never heard of the organization. We are confident that all participants will be more knowledgeable of Teen Light by the end of the walkathon, and they will be more willing to support us for years to come.
In the past 8th grade classes, the students have loved being involved in Teen Light. It has grown to a popular organization in our school. We would like to include the high school students from Teen Light and get the word out to them about the walkathon. We'd like to publicize the event by putting a message on the fence at the high school. We think the BHS students would enjoy coming back to Teen Light or experiencing it for the first time.
We will make flyers to put up around the town. We will also put up signs. That way, everyone will be sure to know when, where, and how much fun the walkathon will be.
Throughout our 11 years, we have raised a ton of money for these various causes, and a large amount of it has come from our annual walkathon. We have some amazing plans to bring this year's walkathon to a whole new level and beyond excited to put it on. This is why we once again request permission from you all to allow us to use the Burlington Town Common for our annual Teen Light Walkathon. Thank you very much for taking time out of your very, very busy schedules to hear our presentation. And on behalf of the entire Teen Light community, we are so grateful beyond belief for you all allowing us to use the Common for the past 10 years. And we would be honored to be allowed to use the Common once again this year. You know what? This is our 11th year, and we would be honored to invite you all to come down and have a class with us. Save the date, Saturday, June 1st. Thank you for your time and have a good night.
That was pretty good.